Hello everyone. So good afternoon and welcome to Coaching Team Talk. I am Life Coach Tricia from Life Coach Philippines and this is Coaching for Mental Model. So this coaching conversation is for the people who wants to understand and to learn about the explanation of someone's thought process, about how something works. Uh, this coaching conversation is for the people who really want to understand how our brain works when we are able to express ourselves and when we are able to do some things that we really want to do. So my mission is to create a safe space for you and for the people that you love. A safe space that will empower you to understand yourself and how you see things or your own perspective. So this is my third episode for coaching for mental model, and for our episode today, we'll be talking about how much time do I need to spend to master a skill. So thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. Please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I will be sharing for this session. So you may also give some shout outs to the people you want to greet and reach out some inspiring message. So if you are watching this on a replay, please do comment #replay. I am streaming via Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So today we'll be talking about a mental model where it can really help us to really have the understanding and to really have the clarity. How much time do you need for a certain skill to be mastered? So ilang oras bang kailangan natin to be able to master that certain skill? So hello, good afternoon, Coach Sean. Thank you for joining with me this afternoon. We've got also Coach Nords coming from Benguet. So and Coach Nords, thank you for watching us. So hello, Miss Arlene Nicoleta. So ayun, thank you for joining us for today po. And we've got also Coach Glacy watching from Bataan. So ayun, maraming salamat for joining me today. And for this afternoon, we'll be talking about how much time do I need to spend to master a skill. But before we begin our topic for today, let me introduce myself first. So I am Life Coach Tricia. I am a certified co-actively co-create life coach and mental health coach by Master Coach A. I'm also a proud scholar from Coach A Tribe speaking class where where I journey and learn for more than 20 weeks about public speaking, and I really encountered and experienced that public speaking is a great way for me to really express myself. And right after that class, I also become one of the coaching speaker during the Summit 2021 hosted by Master Coach A, happened last August 10 to 11, where I'm able to really share my own message, my own story through my topic expression barometer. What kind of air do you need to breathe life your dreams in life? So ayan, and I'm also a Master Builder Apprentice of Master Coach A, and we build Tribe to help your unstoppable dream come true. So I've joined inside the MBA program of Master Coach A for more than 8 months, siya. And I've really learned and I really experienced how important having a tribe is, having the people who will journey with you, um, kahit magkakaiba man yung mission nyo, or even if you are in different places, it's really important to have a community who will support you and will really guide you in your journey, especially in my journey in self-expression. It really helped me a lot to really, not just to really express myself, but to really understand myself and what are the things that I really want to do when I'm able to really express myself. And I'm also a mental model collector inside the B Learning Society of Master Coach A. The B Learning Society is where we journey, where we learn. It is a space where we are able to really learn about the mental models. And this is a space where I really learn about what is mental model, because last May 15, 2021, it was my first encounter about mental models, and it really helped me a lot in understanding myself, and not just to really help myself to express myself, but to really it really helped me to really understand ano ba yung mga nangyayari sa mind ko when I'm able to do such ano ba yung mga tawag dun sa mga ginagawa ko na ginagawa ko na pala pero hindi ko alam kung paano ko siya tatawagin, or it's like understanding yourself more deeper. It's a process where you can really learn how do you prefer using the mental models that you have, and ano din ba yung mga mental models that you can really learn so that you can really understand paano nag-work yung mga iba't ibang bagay. And this is a space where you can also learn na you are using same mental model, but you've got different perspective on such things. So this is a space where you can really learn so much things about how your brain works. So I'm also the founder and creator of Express Dream Big Again coaching community, and this is a space where you can really start expressing yourself, and you can really journey with people who are also journeying to really let in allowing them their voice to be heard. So this is a space where you can really find someone who can journey with you and to become your safe space to begin in expressing yourself. So I've got activities inside my community that can really help you to express yourself. Like for example, I've got the vocabulary expression where you can learn new words that can really help you understand and explain or express a certain emotion or a certain experiences in your life. So ayan. So you can also catch me during Sunday at 10 a.m. at Coaching for Self-Expression in the Life Coach Philippines page or YouTube Coach AI Connect. So you can also catch me in Decap Copper Republic Facebook page. This is the Decap Copper Republic Brewing Life. I also talk about self-expression, and you can also catch me like every Wednesday at 4 p.m. for coaching for mental model. And you can also connect with me in my community that expresses Dream Big Again coaching community. And every Wednesday I do this live where where I where I invited someone to share what are the different ways in expressing themselves, because sometimes it really help us to really acknowledge the things or the ways that we are doing right now to really help us express ourselves by being able to hear it from someone else. And it really empower us na, ito palang way na to is a way of expressing ourselves. So, it's a really a great way. It's a really a space that where you can share your thoughts inside my community, and you can also learn from them kung paano ba nag-express yung iba't ibang tao ngayon sa space mo. So, it's just a great way that you can really learn and understand yourself. At the same time, it can also help you in understanding other people. And before I begin, let me share this with you. So, um, I want to encourage you to share the things that you are able to learn today in this episode so that the people in your space can also learn from you. So the hashtag back my bag moment is also a way in expressing yourself. As you express yourself, you also allow the people in your space to express themselves from the things that you've learned. So just don't forget, you can post this hashtag back my bag moment in any digital platform that you are using. Just don't forget to put the hashtag pack my bag moment and hashtag coaching TikTok. So ayun. So as we begin, if this is the first time you're able to hear or encounter mental model, allow me to explain to you what is mental model. So a mental model po is an explanation of how something works. It is a way of your mind to help you interpret the word and understand the relationship between things. So being able to really understand how something works or what is the framework or the worldview that you carry around in your mind can really help you to really not just to express yourself, but can really help you to widen the knowledge that you are having right now. And it can really help you understand what kind of steps do I need to be able to reach this certain goal. So the mental model is been using by a lot of successful people successful people in our time right now. Like we've got Elon Musk, who is one of the people who are using mental model. It can really help them to really to make decisions. So one of my favorite definition of what is mental model is the definition of James Clear. So according to James Clear, mental models help you understand life. Mental model also guide you your perception and behavior. They are the thinking tools that you use to understand life, make decisions, and solve problems. So learning a new mental model gives you a new way to see the world. So each time that we learn new mental model can really help us to really not just to express but to really describe it through words to another person, like you to be able to really share it to someone else. Now this is my perspective and this is how I see the word works. It really help you to really not to really have that confidence and to become empowered na what you are thinking is can really that can really help someone else in your space. So that is mental model. So ayan, hello hello po Master Coach Jasmine. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. So ayan. So, as this afternoon, let me share this with you. So, let me share with you success model. What is success model? So, as we grow up, and even as an adult, we absorb certain models of success from our parents, teachers, role models, the media, and the society at large. So, success model is what we use to become successful. So one of the I am able to really learn this success model during the mental model masterclass also. It really helps me to understand na meron palang mga pattern na ginagawa na natin to become successful. And most of those success model, we learn that success model from the people around us. Like for example, the parents that we have, yung mga parents natin, the teachers, yung mga, sino ba yung mga role models natin, we were able to really adapt or sometimes study the success model na meron sila. And we used to absorb it, to use it as also a success model. So one of the common model of success is the beginner model of success. So if you are just starting in your career right now, or if you are a big fan of Silicon Valley startup culture, it is very easy to be idealistic and to believe that career success will be effortless, will happen overnight, and will require little to no money of your own. So this success model can really usually we really encounter this like for example another name for this success model is the Hail Mary model. So hoping miracle to happen. So yun yung another call. Ito yung another tawag dito sa success model na to. So perhaps it's not just so surprising how common this model is because given how fond Americans are investing in lottery tickets, not just only Americans but also tayo din ng mga Pilipino, we are fan of nagtataya tayo sa loto and we are fan of meron din tayo ngayon yung mga wedding and everything. So those are the things of yun yung mga example ng beginner success mental model, the beginner model of success. And being able to learn about it, ganun pala siya. Like, for example, yung parents ko kasi, they love in, mahilig sila tumaya sa loto. And meron pa sila yung lolo ko, yung nag-pass away last year, yung number niyang tinatayaan sa loto was also adopted by my parents. Kung ano yung number na yun, yun yung tinatayaan nila ngayon, sinasama nila yun. So, this is a simple explanation na ito yung ginagawa pa lang nilang pattern or to really to become successful. One of the way them to become successful is may tawag pala doon. It really helps me to understand what are the ways or what are the different success model na ginagamit nila. Like it really helped me and it really helped me to really share this with them. So it's really important to learn about the different success model that our parents using or ano ba yung mga success model na ginagamit din natin ngayon. But by being able to learn about the success model na ginagamit na nila dati, I'm also able to learn about the new success model components. So during the B-learning class during our second month, I'm able to learn about this and I've learned about different mental models that is part of the new success model components. But today, let me share with you that the new success model components include the mental model that help us understand how much time do we need to spend in order to master a certain skill. And let me share with you the 10,000 hour rule mental model. So the 10,000 hour rule came from the academic researcher Anders Ericsson works and popularized in 2010 when Malcolm Gladwell referenced it in his book Outliner. So Anders Ericsson, or a PhD professor of psychology at Florida State University, he studies what it takes to be the best in the world in domains such as music, chess, medicine, sports, and other things. So, and it has his research that served the basis for the now widely popularly known as the 10,000 hour rule that's been cited in some biggest book of the last 10 years. So Erickson studied people across many disciplines, like for example, the music, the chess, medicine, and other things. And found that many of them did two things. So the first thing that he recognized is they practice for a long period of time and often 10,000 hours. And they did what he calls the deliberate practice. So during practice, they put 100% of their energy towards a specific improvement goal. But let me also share this with you that in 1993 paper, Erickson and two colleagues of Erickson described their research into the role of deliberate practice. So this is I think this is one not first time, but this is na-recognize ko din yung word na deliberate practice when I was studying about the 10,000 hour rule. And deliberate practice in the success, it really means that not just being mindlessly practicing the skills that you want to really master, but to really have a teacher who will guide you in those practice, that who will give feedback about you, what are the improvements that you need to really do in order to become successful in a certain skill that you really want to gain. So it really helped me to reflect na that 10,000 hour rules doesn't mean just need to practicing about it, but you need to have that someone will give feedback about the things or the progress that you are making. And yeah, so as Gladwell then, ang sabi din ni Gladwell about the 10,000 hour rule. So Gladwell is the author of the Outliers book. As Gladwell tells it, the rule goes like this: it takes 10,000 hours of intensive practice to achieve mastery of complex skills and materials, like playing the violin or getting as good as Bill Gates at computer programming. But what Gladwell left out is the rule of the deliberate practice, meaning work under the guidance of a teacher. So this is one of the studies that the book of Gladwell miss about is about having that kind of practice, the deliberate practice. So what worked best for that, says Erickson, is for the student to receive a personal instruction with a teacher who is the who is able to assess them individually and determine what would be the next step for them to actually develop and improve. And otherwise, student might be stall out in despite hours of practice. So the 10,000 hour rule is just not just spending 10,000 hours in practicing a certain skill. It's also a discipline, and it is also a practice of receiving feedback from your teacher or from a coach that can really give you some feedback in being able to understand what would the next step that you need to really you need to really take in order to improve and move forward and to leveling up the skills that you really want to master. So the big implication if in this 10,000 hour rule is you really want if you really want to become you really want to be widely known successful rather than just being mindlessly and automatically playing an instrument or practicing a certain skill. You need to give 100% of your energy level. You really need to also set improvement goals, constantly go beyond your comfort zone, and get feedback from a coach and a teacher. And lastly, do this for 10,000 hour rule. So being able to really learn about this really helps me to really understand na hindi lahat ng bagay na if you really want this right now, kaya mo siyang makuha. Like, not all the skills can really be mastered in just overnight sleep, and you can really master it in 1 second. So, ayan. So, those are the things that I love about the 10,000 hour rule. And so, hello, Coach Rizal. Good afternoon. Thank you po for joining me. And hello po, Coach Candy. Ayan. So, how long does it take to reach the 10,000 hour rule? So, let's have a computation. For example, the 10,000 hour rule is 417 days worth of hours. So you will be multiplying the 400 days into 400 days times 24 hours each day. You've got 10,008 hours. Yun yung total niya. But for example, if you dedicate your time, let's have a computation. If you choose to dedicate your time, for example, for coaching, for life coaching, if you dedicate your time about 4 hours a day or 3 hours a day for to really study about the things that you really want to study about life coaching, it takes about 333 days or a little over 9 years before you can really reach this 10,000 hour rule. And by being able to really have this kind of clarity, ilan bang araw ang kailangan ko to really spend this kind of days na kailangan ko. So it really gives us na it really empowers us na kailangan sa ganitong araw ito yung I will spending this kind of hours for this certain skill na gusto ko ma-master. You can also like for example if you wanted na mas mapabilis siya, you needed to at least spend 4 to 5 hours a day na or mas higher na hours para you can really master a certain skill. So those are the things na mas naging clear sa akin in my journey in achieving a certain skill na it really helped me understand na before I will ibibit ko yung sarili ko na hindi ako magaling in everything. I really need to give at least myself a chance to have this kind of practice, to really practice for at least 10,000 hour rule, and to really have someone who will journey with me, who will give me feedback, and can really help me process what are the next steps that really need to take. And from that, let me also share with you how much important or how important is the 10,000 hour rule in our life. Excuse me. So according to research, the generation says they work the hardest but only when they want to. So according to research, people ages from 16 to 25, commonly known as Gen Z, consider themselves the hardest working generation. Yet they won't tolerate being forced to work when they don't want to, according to a new study. So imagine our generation or your kids being able to learn the 10,000 hour rule. It will help them to really understand themselves, and it can really help them to really have clarity on the things that they needed to do to achieve their goals. Next is it can really help them to really understand themselves as they also allow other people understand them. And lastly, understand how important investing time in their learnings. So being able to really understand the 10,000 hour rules can really it's a huge advantage for our generation, or it's a great tool for us to understand yung journey din namin. That in order to become a better in a specific skill, we really need to really give ourselves chance to really have this 10,000 hour practice, because most of our generation, we keep on self beating ourselves kapag hindi namin kaagad nakukuha yung gusto namin, or we don't really recognize na may progress naman kaming nakikita doon, pero nahihirapan kaming makita siya kasi hindi nga clear yung goal din namin. So it makes us sometimes give up easily on our dreams. So by being able to understand that we've got this kind of mental model, we've got this kind of mental model that can really help us to understand ourselves, our goal, and the things that we really achieve can really empower us to become more empowered and to really move forward in achieving our goals in life. So imagine being able imagine your kids being able to understand this kind of mental model can really help them to keep investing time dun sa mga bagay talagang gusto nila. And they will not give up easily on the things that they really want to achieve. So ayun, thank you for ayun, ang raming tinatag ni Coach Nords. Thank you Coach Nords for tagging them and to really inviting them to learn with us in learning about mental models and seeing how important mental model is. So um ayun, so that's what I want to share with you for my episode today. So how much time do I need to really spend in achieving or mastering a certain skill? At least we really need to give ourselves a chance to really have this to really have this kind 10,000 hour to really practice a certain skill before we give up on the things that we really want to do. And to really have this kind of space that where you can really learn um, more mental models can really help you in achieving your goals. And from that, I really want to invite you for my next episode next Thursday on coaching for mental model. How many ways do I need to do to reach my goal? So for this week, we talk about yung time. Ano, how much time ba yung kailangan natin to really master a skill? By next week, how many ways naman? Ilang bang mga ways ang kailangan mo you need to try to really reach your goal. And from that, this will be on November 24, and I'll be back on Wednesday at 4 p.m. to talk about it. And if you wanted to learn more about mental models, let me invite you inside the Be Learning Society. Um, if you are not yet a smart holder of the Be Learning e-card and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time to take action. So connect with Coach Tricia through 0917-586-1661 to join the B-Learning Society, the 10th maker of the B-Learning Society, the 10th maker of the B-Learning Homes for the Mental Fitness. Enjoy the 5% discount beverage from the Coffee Republic and get full access to the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, happening every fourth Saturday of the month. This is the next Saturday na po to, this November 27, and plus a benefit from the 90-minute coaching, free coaching session with the senior coaching team from Life Coach Philippines. So save the date po on November 27 for our next mental model masterclass, as Master Coach A will teach about the Bezos mental model mastery. So si Jeff Bezos po is the founder of Amazon. So we'll be learning what kind of mental model that he used to really become successful and to really achieving this kind of company that he has, the Amazon. So I'm really excited to share with you the space where we learn and where we not just we learn from Master Coach A, but also from the fellow mental model collector on how they see how they will use the mental model and how they can really see how the mental model can help them. So for more information and registration assistance, connect with Coach Cell through 0917-586-1661. And for the people naman, for individuals who intend to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach, Master Coach A offers the co-actively co-create life coach certification program. This is a CPD accredited course with a 40 credit units. So CPD is all about learning new things or refreshing your knowledge by doing new things. This is what makes CACC Life Coach Certification Program the perfect track for your continuing professional development. Life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in the multiple domains and thereby increasingly their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. So CACC course includes a 21-day web-based learning, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live coaching bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program package also comes with many other bonuses to connect with Coach Cell through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So do join us every day at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. And let me also share this with you that the fellow coaching speaker inside the coaching team talk. So here are the fellow coaches who share their own topic or their own message in this platform or this platform in Life Coach Philippines. And let me invite you to do join us again for tomorrow for another coaching team talk with Coach On with Coaching for Inspired Fidelity at 10 a.m. and Coach Nords for Intentional Living, Coaching for Intentional Living at 2 p.m. and with Coach C, Coaching for Unbarrenness, so at 4 p.m. So do join us every day as we share with you our message at 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. So if you have any questions and uh, if you needed help in understanding more the things that I've able to express with you today and shared with you today, let me know how I can help you. So you can connect with me through my email that is triciacarino@gmail.com. My Facebook is Tricia Cariño, and you can also contact me through my phone number that is 0927-997-3015. So once again, this is Life Coach Tricia from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Team Talk. So coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love, Bam, Boom.